Okay, so I was asked a question that I felt really deserved some attention. And what I realized, it's hard to summarize this idea of our relationship within our bodies and the planets, the cosmos. As a physiologist and a lifelong, I won't call myself an astrologer by any stretch, but somebody who has absolutely loved the hobby that I will call it. However, as a professional, as a healthcare professional for many, many years, I have had the pleasure of being able to adopt some of the ancient yogic science and these esoteric practices and the deep and rich and powerful science of astrology and numerology and just cosmology in general, because we wouldn't be here as humans. We would not continue to procreate if we didn't have a deep interconnection with the planets. And the more that we can come into a remembrance of what our cells actually already know, the more energy we can wield and really use for our benefit and use to really nourish the planet, so the planet continues to nourish us and nourish other life forms, and we're all interconnected. So again, it's hard to summarize, but it's something that I truly believe. It's been my experience that some of these teachings are beyond what we would consider like in our rational minds. However, deep in our intuition, we feel this. And so much of this is extremely intuitive. And there is a total biological connection there that, again, in my opinion, as a scientist, it can't be denied. So, what does it actually mean? I just want to dive in and actually unpack a small summary on how we can tune into the energy of each of the planets with regard to the days of the week. And it's really, again, a very kind of simplified summary here. But basically, the Earth is rotating on its axis. We understand that. The moon actually is the only planet that rotates around the Earth. And the Earth is rotating around with the other planets and the sun. So, as the Earth is rotating on its axis, it tilts and shifts, and it creates different angles and distance between itself and the other planets in our galaxy. And these angles are very specific to the frequency that we are literally pulling into the Earth's magnetic field. The Earth's electromagnetic field is sensitive to the adjustment. And that's not just the Earth, that's us living here, that's every life form living here. So let's take, for example, today is Monday, and Monday is Moon Day because this is a day that in our 28-day cycle, this is a day where we come into a specific angular frequency with the moon, and it becomes more dominant, more prevalent. And our human biological experience of that prevalence is going to affect our endocrine function. Our endocrine system is our glands, is our hormones, right? So the way that our glands secrete hormones is going to be affected. It's affected by a lot of things, which is why this science, the allopathic science, is so vague around this, because there are a lot of variables here. However, there's energy to be scooped up no matter what. Everything is energy. So why not just wield what is there in nature and flow with that? That's what I truly believe and want to share. So we are in a position on Monday where we kind of have this intimate relationship with the moon because of the way that the earth is tilted on its axis and the way that the moon is rotating and orbiting around us. And this particular angle creates a vibratory frequency, right? That is coming into the earth's electromagnetic field and offering a certain, again, a frequency. It's just a waveform energy, and it's offering a specific energy that we as humans can pull in and utilize if we understand it. So the moon and its frequency, as we're tuning into it, is a frequency of releasing hormones that make us feel more relaxed, more introspective. The moon really creates a frequency that allows our physical bodies to get into the pineal gland, the hypothalamus. And again, if we're tuned to it, we can understand it, we can see, we can take a 30,000 foot view from our own bodies and recognize, oh, okay, well, if this is a day where the moon is vibrating a dominant frequency that allows my pineal gland to secrete, my hypothalamus to secrete hormones that could make me feel a little bit more introspective and or a little bit more sensitive, so we can kind of almost experience a moodiness if we don't understand it. However, if we do, then we can say, okay, let me shape my day today around this understanding that there's a bit of a polarity of feeling introspective and sensitive, and it could create some moodiness. So what am I going to do today? Am I going to do what most Westerners do on Monday, which is go, go, go. It's the beginning of the week and I got to press hard. I got to do all these things. I got to get the tasks done. I got to reach out to people and I got to get, I'm on the ball. It's Monday. But Monday is really like a day of rest, right? A day to allow yourself to tune into its sensitivity and just experience and be with it and slow down. So that's just one quick example. And then it shifts. And then we move, we rotate. That is why we have days of the week. They were, initially created as a way of identifying how the earth is lining up with the other planets and what is available for us as humans so that we could optimize our mind-body systems for best performance. That's what this is all about, for living the most exuberant life that we can in every moment based on what is here for us in nature and not ever fight against it. And so each day, so we move into Tuesday, Mars Day, and there